Hey, howdy, hey. It is the Friday, and you are watching KJ. I've called this also Ramblings from a Small Town Pastor, Random Thoughts. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. It's not really called anything but my journal. So, getting ready to hit the treadmill for a few miles, and it's time to clean up the car, and we will go to Miles City and say hey to a couple people, pick up Chad, head to Billings so we can see Jace Roberts, and gonna be fun. Hang on. All right, Jeremiah and I are heading to Billings by way of Miles City. Who we're going to go see tonight?
I forgot his name.
You forgot his name? What's he on? What TV show is he on?
Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty. We're going to go see Jace Roberts, and we're taking a few guys from the church. Steve is going to ride with us, and then we're picking up Chad, Miles City. Jake is taking a few other folks, and they're going the other direction. And I don't know if we'll get to meet up or not. They are sold out, so this might be quite the adventure. But stay tuned. It'll be fun. All right, so we made it. We're here. I'll show you where we picked our seats at right here. You can see our guys here. There's the stage. My goal is to get on stage.
And they wouldn't have killed him. You ever think about that? The greatest evidence that there is a God. They said, we're fixed to cut your head off.
So obviously I'm recording this the next day, but as I was editing this video, I saw that I didn't explain a few other things. We had about 10 guys from our church going. Jake had to go through Roundup in the way that we normally go to Billings to pick up his brother. I had to go through Miles City because Chad was down there for training, and then we drove to Billings that way. So that was when I said going in a different direction. We're just going two different ways. And then, as we watched the show, I did not make it on stage, by the way. However, Jace did respond to me a couple times when I laughed or said something back to him. So that was quite a bit of fun, sitting in the front row there. But afterwards, one of the things that I love about our state convention and my role with it is I get to meet so many neat people, so many guys. And here at the end of the video, what you see is two of our guys, Chad and Steve, talking to some guys from Billings, Pastor Michael Laird and Pastor Jim Tabor, both of whom have come out to Jordan to do antelope hunting. And when they did, they met up with these guys that took them out. And so we're creating these relationships around the state. And so after the event, we stayed around for another hour just visiting with guys and meeting friends from around the state. And to me, seeing Jace was really cool, and he did an absolutely phenomenal job. But connecting men with men, godly men, that's going to mean something in the long term for the church. Men being men, allowed to be men, encouraged to be men, meeting other men who are godly men, it really, really matters. I don't know why the world teaches that men have to be vulgar and they have to be mean and they can't show any kind of faith in Christ. We had a great night with men last night, and it wasn't emasculated men. It wasn't men who could not be men, but it was men who were still moral and had integrity and upstanding. But we still laughed and joked about hunting, and we talked about beards and just fun stuff with guys, and it was a really, really good time, and it was a privilege to be able to take Jeremiah and put him in that environment with those guys, and just show him what it means to be a follower of Christ and celebrate the masculinity that God has placed in us and what our role is in society. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it Rambling Thoughts of a Small Town Pastor. So I'm kind of rambling, and those are my thoughts, and I'm a small town pastor. So there you got it.